Can you hear me now? Please tell me you can hear me now. Something is freaking up with StreamYard, and I don't know what it is. So I apologize for that. I have no idea what the heck is, is going on. It doesn't like my wireless mic for some reason, but if you guys can hear me okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right, good. Good. Okay. Somehow, when I went from an iPhone 12 Pro Max to an iPhone 15 Pro Max, the Rode wireless mic is like, what? Freaking technology. Anyway, we're good. Long as you guys can hear me, I can hear you. That's that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it. I may have to break down and get another pair of freaking AirPods Pro. Seems to be the only freaking thing that works. Okay. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, it's kind of laying down on the job. It's been loved a little too much. I got this from Box Lunch, boxlunch.com. They have wonderfully, reasonably priced Disney merch. I mean, Hot Topic does too. I think they're owned by the same company. But you can find some really unique stuff there with great sales and all of that. And every headband that I've gotten from Box Lunch, I have gotten much compliments on. So there's that. Okay, well, we got everybody. Oh, don't get me started on the anime stuff. Anime, Harry Potter. Box Lunch takes all my money. So it doesn't help my habit that there is a Box Lunch store in the Florida Mall. My poor wallet. My poor wallet. Oh, man. Well, I see 25 of you folks in here, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get this stream started now that I've got the sound stuff out of the freaking way. We're going to cruise around Main Street, USA. I'm going to give you guys some commentary and all of that as I go on. I'll try to keep up with the chat, although I'm mostly focused on showing you guys stuff. So for all my mods, if there's questions people ask that you know you can answer right off the bat, please do that for me. So before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to me. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notification bell. Make sure you hit that like button. And as always, drop your questions while we were out here at the parks. One more thing before I forget, because I know a lot of people ask me about my makeup when I'm at the parks, and people are just like, your makeup is not falling off. Well, I have a foundation from a company called NARS, which I love because I have a very unique skin undertone. NARS Pro Matte makeup. It is waterproof. It is sweat proof. I freaking love it. Absolutely love it. So just to let y'all know. I know I got some beauty mavens on the channel. So cool. All right. Uh you No worries, no worries. Movie from Amazon. Oh, Calico 2898 AD. Yes. We'll watch that on Amazon. Cool Indian sci-fi. All right, folks, here we are on Main Street, USA. Love, love, love being here for the fall. When I lived in Philly, I lived vicariously through other live streamers. Because I was like, man, one day, I'm gonna get here to watch, to be here in person, to visit for Halloween. Well, thank you, Kristen Marconi. Thank you so much for doing so nice. And good seeing you, Kimberly Ann Hart, and all you guys. I saw Chef Nation, I saw Snorter Poopus, I saw Marilyn M, Dance Life at the Kingdom, Baknawa, Tom F. Good to see ya. Melissa Bell. I'll try to catch up as much as I possibly can. Do 35, Sunset Harbor Entertainment, Northwood JH. I will try to keep up. But yeah, Main Street, USA looks freaking fabulous. We've got the light up Mickey wreath, which I love. And Erica and Rob, you've seen Erica on my channel. She has a hack about how to do this, which I have to try because I love this here with the wreath and the Mickey head. It's so cool. We got like all the bunting that's out here for the fall. You've got the garlands up there for the fall as well. See, I loved it when I would watch other streamers. I'm like, how can I recreate that at home? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go raid Michaels. Raid Michaels for sure. So you'll see that there's also all of these cool jack-o'-lanterns that are all through Main Street USA. Now we didn't get to see them the first day that they had the decorations out because of the hurricane/tropical storm that went through. But I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see how much work goes into these. Let's see here. They're not all the same, and some of them are themed. You see those two there. We have these over here in front of the confectionery. And we're going to see a couple of more that are themed to where the stores are. It's really cool. We're definitely going to take time doing that. All right. Okay, back to the front. Here we go. Back to the front. Okay. Another thing that you'll catch out here on Main Street, USA, we're going to go down in a minute, but this area here, folks are getting ready for the fireworks, which I think are going to start at like 9 o'clock or so. We've got the scarecrows that are out every year. And this is how they look at night. At night, you can see like the jack-o'-lantern heads all lit up and everything, which I think adds a very, very cool atmosphere. Check it out. I love how she's got a little jack-o'-lantern. Like she's got to get her badass kid. And over here, of course, you can see the little pumpkins. I thought I heard the Dapper Dance. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, like there's the suffragette and the mayor. If you guys remember back in the day when they had the Streetmosphere characters, they would come into the Plaza restaurant and had like the most hilarious routine. They would start out saying, "We are married, but not to each other." Here you have one of the band players right there. Oh, and before I go around, let me see. Let's go around and see the other ones. Still got these 50th statues here. They don't work anymore. Here's a scarecrow who works in the confectionery. Look at her. Let's see. Duckies Duck Duck says, how is the park crowds this evening? I don't have a good gauge on it. It's definitely not super crowded, but this is I would say the lull before the October crowds hit. So it's definitely not super crowded. But I will get a definite confirmation once I get further down into the park and start looking at some of the wait times. Because if we could get into the haunted mansion in less than 15 minutes, then it's definitely not crowded tonight. So here's another really cool photo op, because you see all the pumpkins down Main Street. You have the castle. You have the lit up pumpkins there. This is definitely a photo op to get. You get like, I think, it's not a magic shot, but you get like one of the cast members from the PhotoPass team to take a picture of you, but they can also use your camera too. So remember, you don't have to buy the PhotoPass picture, but while you've got a cast member, have them take your picture, especially if you're the one who's always taking the pictures. Take advantage of that. Hey, John the Beagle Dad. Dylan Soup, I see you. Theme Park Casual, what's up, my friend? My friend who has an amazing West Coast channel. I love it. He talks about the theme parks out there in Southern California. Disneyland, not, cannot wait for his Not Scary Farm coverage, that's for sure. Let's take a walk down Main Street, USA. This way. Uh, Here's another funny one. You see those two pumpkins, and then there's a snowman in the middle. Although, wait a minute, it looks kind of scary. Tell you what, let's take a closer look at this. Let's take a closer look at this here. Let's see. Enhance, as my friends would say. Enhance. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, there he is. It's kind of sketchy, like a Halloween snowman, if there ever is such a thing. Kristen, I am definitely going on the Haunted Mansion. So I'm headed out that way to the Haunted Mansion for sure. As for what else, we shall see. Because not only do I want to go to the Haunted Mansion, but I also want to take you guys in the Memento Mori gift shop. And just for fun, we'll see if Tiana's Bayou Adventure is running. How about that? Yeah, they do. I tried it this morning. Chippendale statue. Okay. That photo op looks spooky with that sky. Yeah. The Florida sky always looks really, really weird after a thunderstorm here at night. So we had a good amount of rain. So I'm glad the Florida regular storms have passed by and are over. And yeah, I was like, this is gonna be so cool. Creepy little rain rolling on up to the haunted mansion. So that's where we are headed. But I tell you, they go all out. Oh, I got to show y'all this. I know there's so much to look at. Like Trick Out Main Street, USA. Look, here's Donald's badass nephews. You know who they are. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They're always up to no good for the most part. So they always have these windows here that are themed for Halloween. Yes, and R.I.P. to James Earl Jones. I'm not over that. I'm still upset and stunned about it. I mean, yeah, I know he was 93, but you know how your grandparents are old, but you feel like they're gonna live forever, and then when they're not here any longer, it's like your world crashes and you have to readjust. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. Man, James Earl Jones, he is so much a part of my childhood. I tell you, R.I.P. I almost wore my Darth Vader ears instead today. Ooh, look at this. I need to recreate this. Without a doubt, Disney is always on point with their decorations. And even when I would visit, I would always take notes, especially around Christmas. And I'm like, I need to recreate that at home. That is gorgeous. Ah. And in my head, I hear Michael's taking my money. I've got some vouchers to spend. Oh my gosh, the smells like caramel and pumpkin. They are definitely putting that out here tonight because I can smell it. Hey, TD, good seeing you, my dear. And yes, please do hit that thumbs up like it owes you money. Hitting that thumbs up button lets YouTube know, hey, I'm here and streaming. Streaming and strolling, I would say. Because back in the day, I was one of those commando. And theme park casual, we know what it is. We're like former commandos, still in a way commandos. Like, okay, we're getting to the park. We got to do this. We got to do this. We got to do this. We got a schedule. Come on, come on, come on. Let's move it, move it, move it. Now I'm just like, oh, I didn't notice that last time. Ooh, look at I may have to do that for my balcony. Put like the leaves on the balcony outside my house. I like that. Okay. Okay. I have to blame my mom for getting me into taking note of the decor at Disney World because every time we would go to Disney World, well, after we visit the relatives, then we go to Walt Disney World, she would always take note of the gardening, the horticulture that they would do so she could recreate it at home. And it felt like, that way it felt like she was at Disney when she couldn't get to Disney. So I got that from her. And that is a little cottage hobby, decorating like at Walt Disney World. Ooh, there's a Lady and the Tramp There's a Lady in the Tramp pumpkin. Let me see. Hang on. There they go. There's Lady in the Tramp right next to the ice cream parlor. So that's where the window is up there. Hey, Erica. Says can't stay long. Had a migraine all day. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, my dear. I'm sorry to hear that. But I am definitely going to check out your Mickey lighted pumpkin wreath. I am definitely going to check out that hack. I need to make notes. And something tells me that the darn fireworks are going to get started, which means, oh Lord, they're putting the tape down. Okay. Which tells me we are going to head on over to the Haunted Mansion. Not that I don't want to show you guys the fireworks, but we've pretty much seen them a lot already, so to speak. We're getting a little bit of rain. So remember, folks, so that is the reserve fireworks area. That is for the, oh my gosh, the Plaza Garden viewing area. That is uncovered. Of course, that is cheaper than the one in Tomorrowland Terrace, where there is covered seating. Those are for the dessert parties. I have yet to try the dessert parties because, well, that thing's $100. And I would rather just take like a quarter of that and buy a bunch of baked goods from Publix. It's actually better. I'm serious. Go to Publix, get petty fours, cupcakes, macarons, lava cheese, Danish. Those are the things that I think about. All right. 8:30 fireworks. Dang, for real? 8:30 fireworks. So there's the sea of humanity waiting for the fireworks. That is all the people that you have to beat to the parking lot. So if you're going to stay for the fireworks, plan to stay into the park at least an hour after the fireworks are over. Because trying to get on the monorail is going to be a hot mess for a bit. Hello, everyone. Fireworks show starts at 8. Q435 says all that Publix fried chicken. Yes, all the Publix fried chicken. The Publix fried chicken, the smokehouse, the sweet coleslaw, the southern potato salad, and the macaroni salad. And you want to get real southern, get that nanner pudding and ambrosia. Dylan Soup says the dessert party sounds like it's a ripoff even for Disney, modern Disney. The only time I've done a dessert party was at Disneyland, and that was for Fantasmic. And it was pricey, but I was on vacation. I hadn't done it before, and I'm like, I'm at Disneyland. I'm just gonna do it big, and it was actually pretty nice how they did that. But I've seen the food, I've seen what they put out, and it is not worth $100 and some odd dollars per person. No, I'm not cheap. You guys know I'm not. I just do not see the value. I would much rather just go see the fireworks, just have Instacart deliver all those delicious baked goods and fried chicken from Publix. That's what I would do.
At this time, the bridge behind us is closed. Head to your right for firework viewing or park exit. The walkway behind us is closed at this
Anyway,
time. Firework viewing or park exit.
Here is Sleepy Hollow. Home of the disrespectful funnel cakes. Oh my gosh, so good. Funnel cakes and chicken and fried chicken and waffles. Again, you're going to pay a premium because you're at a Disney park, but I love getting a late night snack from Sleepy Hollow and then sitting right there out there in the dining area where the castle is and watch the fireworks. And there's the Hall of Presidents. I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make a joke. It's a great place to take a nap. I'll make that joke. I'll make that joke. Let's see. Before we go into the Haunted Mansion, I am going to check the wait times for Peter Pan's flight. That attraction is one of my canary in the coal mine attractions. The wait time for that gives me a good idea of how the crowd levels are. If the crowd levels are high, wait time is usually about 90 minutes for Peter Pan's flight. But I'm guessing it's probably more like 60 right now. We'll see. If I'm not mistaken, What's at American Adventure and Sleepy Hollow are almost the same menus. It might be. I never really eat over in the American Adventure, really. Usually in the American Adventure, all I get is a funnel cake and I'm out because the funnel cakes are so good. So I usually go there for funnel cakes. The Regal Eagle is barbecue. Okay, yeah, I thought that was. I didn't think there was anything else besides the barbecue. There's a temporary stand that's there just for food and wine or the arts festival or festival of the holidays. That I remember. Oh, and of course the Joffrey's cart. Can't forget the Joffrey's cart. One of my favorites. Oh wow, 43 of you guys in here tonight. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm the Reina Creole, and we are having a somewhat rainy, spooky night over here at the Magic Kingdom. We're about to head on over to the Haunted Mansion, but I want to do a time check or a wait time check. It's a small world. That's, yeah, 5 minutes. I'm not seeing anybody there. And that's a constant, that's a good loader. That hardly ever stops. But let's see what we've got. Okay, you want to know how I know this part isn't crowded? 25-minute wait for Peter Pan's flight. That's basically a walk-on. So we'll come back this way because I don't think you guys have seen the updated Indian scene. 25 minutes. How much you want to pay? Just 15 to get on. But don't worry, we shall time it. Yeah, I had to say Joffrey's. I love Joffrey's coffee. And over at Epcot for food and wine, the four Joffrey's carts, they have four different specialty drinks for the festival. It's so cool. So you can basically do Joffrey's coffee around the world, which I highly recommend that you do. Joffrey's has great coffee. It doesn't taste burnt. Um, they have some killer donuts. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Yep, there's a tangled bathroom. That's what we got. A tangled bathroom. Themed bathroom. Yippee! Max relaxes. I don't think I've seen this place at nighttime. Wow. Glad you get to see it. Nighttime at the Disney parks is one of my favorites, mainly because my family could not get their act together to be here before noon. It's one of the reasons I became a theme park commando. Sorry. My family will be late to a free lunch, let me tell you. Ooh. Yo. The wait is 13 minutes. Which means it's probably 5. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show you. Check it out. How scary is this? Just in case you guys think I'm making this up. Okay. 13-minute wait. Check it out. Isn't that cool? Where else are you going to see this? Like anywhere? Hey, the real Steven TV. Yeah, this is hilarious. I love it. I think it's if the wait is less than 10 minutes, they'll do this. So this is really cool to see if you ever get a chance to. It was a dark and rainy night. Rob says maybe Darth Vader will make an appearance. Can you imagine Darth Vader walking into the Haunted Mansion? I wouldn't mind seeing that, that's for sure. Now, during the Halloween party, there's they have it there, or they have it there already. There is a photo op that you can do. I think one is with the hitchhiking ghost, and another one where you have the lantern, like you're the groundskeeper, which I haven't tried yet. There's always room for one more. So you guys can say, yes, it's true. They will put the wait time at 13 minutes. It's a nice bit of Disney magic, you know? LOL, that's why we decreased using family CM benefits. Family couldn't get out of the house until 4. I like to get there at 9 a.m. LOL, especially since we don't live there. It was, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to embarrass my family right here, but my youngest sister knows the deal. Okay, so they could never get out of the freaking house. I don't know what it is. My dad can get moving. My mom's too busy fussing at us to get ready, and she's never ready herself. Nobody has a plan. And I'm just like, why can't you people get out of the house? And then when do we get to the Magic Kingdom? Like around lunchtime. Or, oh, here's my real favorite. Okay. And we'll flip the camera so you guys can see folks getting this photo op, because we are also in front of the ghost horse carriage right there. You can see it a little bit. So cute. Look at that. I can't wait to do photo ops. I'm taking Camera Girl to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party for her birthday. So that's something she always wanted to do as a kid when we lived in Philly. She's like, I want to go there for Halloween. Especially, she got spoiled rotten because we went to Halloween time at Disneyland. So she got to do that. But yeah, they just could not freaking get moving. And one year, for some reason, we were bringing other cousins with us. Okay, that added an additional 4 hours onto us leaving. Why? Because they're like, okay, well, we got to eat before we go, because we're not going to be able to pay for you to eat when you get there. We didn't leave Putnam County. We did not leave Palatka in Putnam County until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it takes about 2.5 hours to get from Palatka to Walt Disney World. I was so pissed off. I was so angry. I'm like, man, when I plan my Disney trips, we are going to be there at rope drop. Hey, Jerry Minosa, good to see you. I see Go and Shogi. I love my grand night at Magic Kingdom. Rode it 10 times in a night. Hey, Kit Kat. I call it herding cats. Yes. Getting my family around was like herding cats. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I said, am I adopted? Because none of y'all want to be on time for a daggone thing. But my immediate family knows when I plan Disney trips, they know the deal. They need to be ready and be on time because I will leave you. Hey, the mom. Good to see you. Good to see you here. I see Boo, BU. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, take a good look at this river because they might be filling it in. But I do know the Liberty Bell. I think it departs. It closes at 7. I know it's always closed early at night because there's fireworks and all that other stuff. I'm not going to be happy with them shutting down the Liberty Bell because there's just so much history in that. It's amazing. Oh, yeah, it's real short. We're not even going to go through the mausoleum. Wow. Yeah, we may have to go on over to, I might take y'all on Tron tonight. Maybe. I mean, I can't really show it, but we will definitely go on, we're definitely going on Peter Pan's flight. Definitely. Marilyn M says, I like using military tickets. Cheaper. Yeah. You get really good deals being in the military. So I always tell people if you're in the military or you have access to military perks, make sure you find out what those are and you use them at Disney World because trust me, it is worth it. It's really worth it. All right, are we gonna see? Okay, make sure now, Madam Leota will look at you. She will look at you. Let's see. Trying to see if I can get a little bit closer. COVID is over, y'all. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So she is over there. She will briefly open her eyes. I'll tell you what, let's get a little closer. I think we've got like about 5 minutes. That's the hot. That is the hot. They pop the door open. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Look how little you are. Just in case people think you're lying. Not lying. You capture Buffalo. She will open her eyes. Like pictures. It's not a set cadence. Zoom, change the aperture, change. Oh my God, that's not really drawn to look at her because she's looking at all the other headstones. Yeah. Are you talking about? So you'll miss it. Like that? No, it's a button on the side. There she goes. So you don't have to open the phone. See?
But yeah, I used to have some in the galaxies.
When I first saw that, that freaked me the heck out. Dang it, she's not going to do it now. Dang it. Okay. All right, folks. Here we are. It even smells old in here. That is a real scent, y'all. Yes. Yes, and her head suddenly pops in and out too. Yes, indeed. Oh dang. It's kind of old. I'm gonna have to tell you guys a little secret about this room. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me see. Let me try to get here in the middle so I don't bump into. I don't want to bump into people. There is an imagineering secret about this room. Mansion. I am your host. Your host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make the sound of here is amazing. It sounds like the ghost host is floating all around you. Oh, he's got to do better than that. Betrays an aura. It's my favorite portrait. Almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. I swear the hanging body is gone. I mean, it used to swing up there. I don't have any more. I know. They gotta yell it like they don't want you to. Exactly. There was this one cast member years ago. His voice was perfect. He had this deadpan, like Vincent Price voice. He was like, please move to the dead center of the room. We don't want to stain the master's walls. I mean, dude had it down. It was great. I always trip out at the Georgian architecture because the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland is themed after New Orleans Plantation House. So the architecture is true to the South. Here, it's like this northeastern Princeton colonial. I mean, great style there. Hey, Max, relax. Thank you for that 13 euro, 13 cents. 13 euro dollars and 13 cents. I love that. So sometimes 13 doesn't suck. You got that right. That has got to be the coolest super chat I've gotten. Thank you, Max. Relax. You guys, super chats help fund the channel. Help me to do cool stuff like run down here and on an off night and just ride and share it with you guys. So thank you, Max. Relax. I know it's late where you are, but glad you're here. This like channeling I've seen at Princeton. Yes, at one time I thought I was going to go to Princeton. I was doing a college tour, went to Princeton, I visited MIT. They were too expensive, but I took in the whole atmosphere of the campus, and a lot of this architecture is just what it's like. It's also the same type of architecture that is in the Hogwarts Legacy game as well. We got the textured wallpaper. I love it. And yes, they actually bring in like cobwebs and dust. They like blow out on the cobwebs. Another thing that didn't used to happen a lot is the attraction stopping. Now it would stop periodically because, of course, you have to have people with physical challenges, like with wheelchairs and walkers, to get off. That was understandable, but it seems to happen way more than it used to. And my engineering brain wants to know why. It used to be you hope that you would get stuck, but getting stuck like 3 times on the same ride attempt, aggravating. Great way to spend a Monday evening. Thank you. What are you Fire Dragon 57. And good to see you, Dad Van Walking. Good to see you here. Good to see ya. Dude, I used to think South Jersey was bad until I went to North Jersey. Spend it on something fun. I sure will. Thank you. Wow, this is really backed up. I think I hear the fireworks. To take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural. Ensemble remain safe with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside, and watch your children. I just noticed the vases over there. Look at that. Buzz Lightyear is the only ride you hope to get stuck. Oh yeah, so you can rack up those points, right? I heard they're going to get rid of that and put in Wreck-It Ralph. The only way that I would like that ride theme to Wreck-It Ralph is if they bring in all the old school video games. That's the only way I could see it working. Remain safely seated with your hands, arms. Hey, California Dreamin' says, have you had a cold brew yet? I have not. I will have to grab one pretty soon. I might not get a cold brew tonight because I had a Monster energy drink. And if I get a cold brew, I'm definitely not going to be able to go to sleep tonight. Okay, now we're back up and running. Hey, Native Hawaiian, how you doing? Bye. Out. You ever have friends who do stuff like try to knock on the side of the vehicle, the carriage, to pretend it was a ghost to try to freak you out? Oh, it was? Was it Walter idea? Hmm. I kind of like the buggy, honestly. I like the buggy idea. Here we go. Mind the gap, y'all. Mind the gap. Okay, here we go. I will load it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize. Hey guys. Remain quiet all time. I will see you on the other side. Oh yes. Right. Spirits are rightfully sensitive. Our library is well stocked with priceless words and traditions. Only ghost stories, of course. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Should decide to join us. Final arrangements may be made at the end. My life unlivable here in this hotel. Every room has walls and hot and cold. This, really good here. We're assembling. Waiting, waiting. We'll be expecting me. We live happily they have selected you. They'll haunt you at the king. Better pay that. We've been dying to have you. Hurry back, hurry back. Be sure to
Now I raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
No, not yet, because we're stopped again.
Please watch your step.
That felt like an automatic stop. Yeah. Doggy. Here, doggy. Service dog. We're just going to wait here and let some folks. No worries. I don't mind the stops for stuff like this. It's like the mechanical stuff I can't stand. Night. Because there's been some times where it's like stop a lot. And when I say usually when it stops and it's for something like this, for people in wheelchairs to get on and get off, you'll hear the ghost host voice. It's when there's mechanical issues and the cast member's voice comes on. That's how you know that's the difference. And that's like what takes you totally out of the immersion. Oh, okay, we may be able to catch the end part. Wow, what is it, like a 5-minute wait now to get on the Haunted Mansion? Okay, well, let's go look at the rest of the fireworks. That is literally a walk on. You spend more time in the queue. Let's see if it still says 13 minutes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, it still says 13 minutes. Check it out. I think it took us like about 10 minutes to get in. All right. This way. Da, da. I can go to this. I love Hercules. Let's try to go over this way so we can see a bit more. Gosh. Let's see if we can see a little bit better the fantasy land, or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, we'll stay here. One day I'll get closer for the fireworks so you can see um, Tinkerbell flying. And that's the end of the fireworks and the beginning of the mad rush of humanity to the parking lot. So we are going to step in Memento Mori real quick, and then we'll head on over into Peter Pan's flight, which has a scary low wait. Okay. Oh wait, but that's okay. As a theme park vlogger, I love low wait times. Ooh, I kind of like this. I like these ears. It's one of the pictures. Yeah, see, it's from one of the pictures in the Haunted Mansion. One of the pictures. Boom, this way. And then she's got the Medusa ears. I like that. Let's see. How much are we talking? These are probably $34.99. Haunted Mansion. For the most part, I like the Haunted Mansion ears. There's usually much more effort put into them than the other. Later, Marilyn M. No, it's not the new night show. This has been around since that other god awful show that they had before this one came back. They did it for the 40th, and it was so freaking bad. I've never seen it. It's just that bad. So I'm glad they got rid of it. Yep, new ears. So they have lace around the edges and like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. I have a dark ribbon and this cool piece here that changes from the pretty lady to the Medusa lady. And that's a portrait that's up there in the Haunted Mansion. Oh, look. This guy looks familiar, doesn't he? His battery must be worn down because he's not squawking or he's really low. Yeah, his batteries are low. So that's $29.99 for the Ravens. They're over here in Memento Mori. They are a shoulder plush. Really cool because they have that motion. You touch their head and his eyes glow, and then he'll squawk two more times without you having to touch his head. So yeah. Raven's shoulder, I want it. Yeah. This was a shut up and take my money moment. Again, a little pricey. I got a pass holder discount, but I'm just like, I've never seen anything like it. And this is the only store you can buy it, as far as I have seen. I don't see any more Starbucks tumblers. So, folks, if you got one of those Starbucks tumblers, consider yourself fortunate because I'm not seeing them in Walt Disney World. Ooh, it's hot, but I like this jacket. It's really cool. I will say, heads up, there is a Jack Skellington Starbucks tumbler that is going to be releasing on the Shop Disney website. I think, yeah, Friday the 13th. It's going to release. I think it's glow in the dark. I would highly suggest picking one up if you are a Jack Skellington fan. If you thought the Haunted Mansion Starbucks tumbler went fast, this one will go even faster. So, oh, look, but you can hold the little globe. It's so cute. That's the first time I've seen that photo op in action. Look, they all hold it and they take the picture, and the glow is like for all of them. It's such a cute moment. I need that shoulder Raven for football season. Like the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, they are because people have been. It's such a cool shoulder plush. With touching it and it squawks like the one in the Haunted Mansion. Okay, 44 of you guys here. We're gonna head on into Peter Pan's flight, which is at a scarily low wait time. Again, as a vlogger, I freaking love this stuff. Another reason I usually like to come at night is because the wait times are shorter. Okay, it says 30 minutes, but we're going to go ahead on in anyway. I don't think it's 30 minutes, but let's time it. So, now Peter Pan's flight was under refurbishment for a little while. They did some sprucing up to the colors, but they also updated, and put that in quotes, updated the scene with Tiger Lily. So now she's kind of flying around, dancing, and living her best life. So you'll get to see that change. Come in from here. All the portraits tell the story of Peter Pan. Second star to the right and straight on to a morning. James Kirk said that. There's Mr. and Mrs. Darling. There's Nana. Shame they had to leave Nana behind. And here are the three darling children. Yeah, Mr. Darling. Usually it is not. It's going to take us longer to keep it cute. Look, there's London. Let's see. Tinkerbell hasn't come out yet. She'll come out and you'll see flying over the bed. Here's a little interactive part. And hit the yeah, you got the butterflies. I hate going through here so fast because there's so much stuff. I did another stream where it took longer and I appreciated it because this is old school Imagineering. Back when the queue was as much a part of the attraction as the actual attraction. That's why people will wait on flight of passage that they wait for like 3 hours because it was crazy. It's so irritating. You're just like, wait, did I miss something? Yeah. Yeah, inside there, you go through the darlings, have to pick a bedroom, and Tinkerbell will come out. I think like every 10 minutes or so, you see her sort of random light come out, some pixie dust and stuff, and the shadow play. It's always something different, so it reacts when you touch it. If you're lucky, you get to get Tinkerbell out of her little thing. Anna deserves a spot on the bed. Outside is for the coyotes. Yeah, I've never understood why they kept Nana outside. I felt bad every time they got rid of Nana. I'm like, no, we can't leave Nana. And she looked so sad. You know what? Nana had the same look on her face. Now that I think about it, Nana had the same look on her face when the door like okay. The same expression that Raja had in Aladdin when Jasmine went away with Aladdin on the magic carpet. Just thought about that just now. The darlings don't deserve it. No, they don't. No, they don't. Native Hawaiian says 30 minutes for Peter Pan confirmed. Disney's park attendance is terrible. Well, outside said 30 minutes. I think we've only been in line for 5. How can you reconcile? It's we're probably going to get on in less than 5 minutes. So in total, being a little generous, 10-minute wait time for us. If it's a 10-minute wait time, why would they post 30 to get you to skip it? Yep, that's right. To get you to fall. That's what it is. So that's why another reason why I love showing you guys these times. So you can see the difference between what's posted and how long it takes us to wait. So again, 30 minutes they had posted outside. For everybody. It took us 5 minutes to get through this. Little tricks that they do. Now, back in the day, they had like a card that you would physically take through and you give it to a cast member and they would update things there. But that was before they had the big data warehouse form to make all kinds of models and stuff like that. I'll have to talk about that one day. Hey, Charles, how you doing? Good seeing you. I'm betting you're on the boat by Native Hawaiian. I am too. With my past experience, yeah. So let's recap for the night. 13-minute wait for Haunted Mansion. 5-minute wait for It's a Small World, but I'm not her posted. 30-minute posted wait for this, and we're going to be on in like another 5. Grand total 10. The red free churro. Yes, yes it is. I love getting that card. I'm like, can I take it through? Can I take it through? Another thing about the red card, as a graduate student, I got to do time and motion studies at Disney, which basically meant I sat somewhere and watched how many people got on, how many people were waiting in line, how many people got off, downtime, all of that stuff. That's what I did. I literally dropped into a Disney park, and that's what I did. And did computer models based off of that. And yes, It is lower. There was technically a low season, but again, this is lower than I've ever seen it. September is historically low after Labor Day, but these times are unheard of. And especially the fudge factor. That's the other thing, the fudge factor they've got going on to make it seem like there's more people in the park than are here. But we're going to go by Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and check the times out for that. Imagine when they're writing at a time when there wasn't Peter Pan featured on it. Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that. I thought Peter Pan was always on it. Shows how young I am. By the way, the best live action Peter Pan movie is Hook. Let's see. I think they're going to do the pixie dust first. Thank you. See if they put the pixie dust on us so we can have. Yep. 10 minutes, right? Here we go. We got pixie dust. Yay! We're going to fly. Favorite fly by mail. Up to Neverland. There's Tinkerbell. Bye, Nana. There's London. There's Big Ben. It looks even more impressive if you visit London. This is going really fast. There's the mermaids that tried to drown Wendy. They were so gangster, they admitted it. There they are, those mermaid heifers. There's the scene. There's that toxic masculinity. There's Mr. Sneak. Oh man, that was rough. I'm going to talk about it when we get off the attraction. And watch your step. Do not lift up on your safety bone. It will lift on the highway. Then exit to your right on the moving hill. And watch your step. Do not lift up on your safety bone. Okay. Get over this way. All right. So a little something that I noticed. Sorry, I'm like bopping all over the place. I'm trying to get my arm in my back. Okay. So did you guys notice that near the end of the attraction, there was like a very abrupt slowdown? That was on purpose. That attraction, the vehicles never used to move that fast. It's so fast, you can't take in what you're being shown. Ooh, it looks so spooky up there. Castle. But anyway, let's say case in point. Over at Universal, the ET Adventure attraction, that one, the track will slow down with certain scenes so you can take it in and speed up on others. Same thing with Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. You need to you need to be able to process, your brain needs to be able to process what it is that you're seeing at the rate of which it's showing you. But they're trying to get so many people through there so fast. And there's no reason for that attraction to be going that fast with a posted 30-minute wait time. And it only took us 10 minutes. Oh, I miss Snow White Scary Adventures. I think Disneyland still has theirs, but I miss it. And yes, I'm still pissed they got rid of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for the Winnie the Pooh attraction. I don't even ride it. Toasters are still pissed. The only thing we have to remind us of Mr. Toad over here is his statue in the pet cemetery over in the Haunted Mansion. Let's see. How long is the wait for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? 40 minutes. That's insanely low. Well, it's not, well, anything below an hour for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I bet you it's only 20. That attraction is so not worth a 40-minute wait. Like I said, I bet you it's half that time. I have enough empirical evidence, which you guys have witnessed, and Disney's fudging those darn wait times to make it look busier than it actually is. Ooh, it's misty out here today. My goodness. 43 of you awesome folks out here. So good seeing you. Let's see, it's 9:10. Let's walk over to where Tron is, since they finally took that off of virtual queue. Maybe they'll put Cosmic Rewind. Maybe they'll remove the virtual queue from Cosmic Rewind. Okay, so most of the people are up here, but usually the line's like way back out that way for this attraction it's so half-assed. Culture and I talk about it all the time. The storytelling is broken. If you guys ever watched the movie Elf, where they're discussing the kid's book that's missing 2 pages, and the publisher is like, kids aren't going to know the difference. And I guess the not the head editor, but the CEO of the company, he got complaints about the book. And he said, guess what? The kids noticed the 2 pages were missing. Yeah, we know when parts of the story is missing. Makes zero sense. There's a picture of Mr. Toad dancing with Owl in the Pooh ride as a tribute to the old Mr. Toad ride. Yeah, I guess well, at least they did that. Hey, Angelina Sereni, I see ya. I see ya. I'm doing great. Hope you are too. Hey, Nita, how you doing? Yes, indeed, it is a fun night. Man, there is zero line. Zero line. Now, this one, usually not a huge demand for it, but usually it's about 15 to 30 minutes usually, but there's nobody here. Park closes in like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh no, correction. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Sorry. But still, it is quite dead out here tonight. Want to try the people mover. You know, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's go hop on the people mover. We can see how short the Tron line is from there. Ugh. I'm going to walk into Mickey Star Traders because it's hot. It's hot and sticky, but for theme park commandos, this is not a problem. Hey, Starlina, just you sit on a throat of fly. I freaking love that movie. Well, yeah, it's like when you read a whole book and you're like, what? Right there. There's the page. Snort of this. What are you doing, my dear? Oh, I can't take you guys on the teacup ride live stream. Because, see, I have this impulse to spin it as hard as possible. I will give you guys such vertigo. Ah, oh, he's such an angry elf. Yeah. Okay, well, here's some of the Halloween merch, which I'm trying not to look at, but I'm going to. I like this shirt, though. So what I like about it the most is it has Walt Disney World stitched onto onto the sleeve instead of just printed, because that's gonna last. I hate it when you get stuff that's printed on and after you wash it for so long, it like comes off. It's such a waste. Ooh, let's see. These are glow in the dark and $34.99. I want the Jack and Sally ones. Now, here's a little heads up. Over on Shop Disney, they've got some of this stuff discounted. Not what I'm showing you, but they've got several items discounted for Halloween already. They have it. This is the Hocus Pocus fan. I love this. So it's got Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle. Minnie is Winifred. Clarabelle is Sarah Sanderson. And I always forget the other Sanderson sister that Clarabelle is supposed to be. You know, the one that was riding a vacuum instead of a broom. Gather round, sisters. It's $14.99. You guys know I love fans. They always come in handy, especially when the batteries you have breakdown. It looks like it's glow in the dark. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick some more of those. Pick some more up. Might do a channel giveaway of one of those. I love the theming. They've got, let's see, the Hocus Pocus mug. So they've got the mug with all the characters on it. As the Sanderson sisters. I loved Hocus Pocus, the first movie, not that second abomination. I turned that off in like 10 minutes. Like, nah. This is $24 candy bar. It's a pound of popping candy, though. Yep, Clarabelle is Mary. Okay, so she's Mary. Mary, say everything. Let's see. Up, see, there you go. There's the wands. There's the lighted necklaces. I have to get that. I didn't get it last year. I was kicking myself because I wanted the lighted necklaces. I like those. And I also like the ones for Christmas. I got some for Christmas, but I got those from the Character Warehouse. I will have to make a video of visiting the Character Warehouse. The connection's crap down there. So my live stream was a bust for members. So I'll have to make a member video of that. You know, the park would close tonight when you wanted to. I kind of felt like that when I was a kid. And we would shut down the Magic Kingdom. Like we were the last ride on Pirates of the Caribbean, shutting it down. Oh, it was great. We got out, all the cast members are clapping and everything. I remember that. Eisner ruined Disneyland's mover. We can never fix it. Whew, excuse me. Thank you. I had to sneeze. Shame on him. Nina says, oh, hell yes, spin that cup till you hurl. Isn't that the idea going to the teacups? Yes. I always say if you can walk straight after getting off of the teacup ride, you didn't do it right. Which is why my family members hated going on that ride with me. Because I'm like, keep spinning it, go faster, go faster. Go a different way. Here we go. Not a good one to go on if you've got a hangover. So my friends have told me. Because when it comes to Magic Kingdom for spring break, and there is nothing more hilarious than seeing a bunch of college students on the teacup attraction. We had a blast. It was great. That fan is so cute. Yeah, it is. I'm going to have to get a couple. Something tells me those will not make it to the Character Warehouse. So I'm going to pick up about two of them. Thank you, Winifred, Sarah, and Mary. 220 UK, 2:20 a.m. UK, hanging with the Reina Creole, always fun on birthday week. Well, happy birthday to you, girl. Happy birthday. I hope it's a wonderful and a blessed one. Enjoy it. You're like me. I'll celebrate my birthday like all week. And you know what? I just realized I'm in the wrong line. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Okay, that's the Astro Orbiter, not the People Mover. I'm like, I don't remember it being like this. All right. People Mover, here we come. One thing I've noticed about the People Mover, I've never seen a posted wait time ever for it. Probably because it's either working or it's not. I have been on the conveyor belt when right in the middle of going up, it stops. And it looks like it stopped again. I hate that. So now you have to walk up an incline on a rubber surface. Time for this bear to snooze down for the night. Take care, everybody. Every human. Well, take care, Snort Poopus. You enjoy that bear nap. I would love that too. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's kind of hard for them to squeeze into the teacup sets for sure. Hey, Ozan, how you doing? Still a great way to tour the zone. Absolutely. Absolutely. The People Mover is great for getting away from people. Also to get a nice view of, oh, there's Carousel of Progress. We might do that too. Yeah, why not? We're over here. Got to enjoy it while it's still here, okay? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing too. Hope you're doing great. A lot of times, People Mover doesn't work. Yeah, I've seen people get evacuated off it. So far, I haven't been evacuated from it. So that's actually good. I'd rather do this incline than the walkable length of the ripped up Space Mountain hallway labyrinth. Oh, that is crazy. I've done that. I'm just like, man, does this ever end? Here we go. All right. Okay, and it's wet. Uh, Here we go. Engage those core muscles. Get up there. Y mantenga sus manos, brazos. Ay, ay, thank you. Dentro del vehículo. Y cuide sus límites. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform. Then step into the car. All right. What? I'll take this guy here. Watch your step. Thank you. Here we go. Especially on a hot day, my family and I would jump on the People Mover. And it's so chill. Please step carefully onto the moving platform. Then step into the car. And get to look out. Remain seated at all times. Oh, there's a California grill over there. Legs on top of the Contemporary. Inside your car. Please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Some egg and rice with bacon, but I'm still listening. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious, Charles. I've got mostly chicken and black beans in a crock pot waiting for me when I get home. But I like the sound of that. Nita says it's a great big beautiful tomorrow until it ain't no more. Yeah, I don't trust Blue Line, non-stop service. Enjoy, folks.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Nerdist. I'm Mori 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. The absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
Next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Trade. Transfer to green and red line. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny more. On your right is Star Troopers, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are clones.
Wow.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Light. I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the cosmos for a bit of light speeding competition.
Hey, VR guys. Good seeing ya. Ooh, Tron looks to be as lively as a funeral home.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
You guys let me know if I should try to take you guys on Tron or the People Mover. I mean, sorry. Let's do Carousel of Progress first.
This is Star 75, or as we locals call it, Space. Our high-speed rocket port distant deep space destination.
Yeah, it's really sad. I'm still in shock.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the coral rooms of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
Paging Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Hey, Ray. My brother-in-law, Ray. How you doing? Can't wait for you guys to come down here for Christmas. It'll be awesome.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Here's John's coffee. Yes, that was true. That did actually happen.
It's Carousel of Progress.
Mickey has eyes everywhere.
So does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great big beautiful tomorrow.
I'll be ready for him.
join me on this daring space mission against the evil embers. Affirmative. We're on the buzz. You can count on us.
Oh, I miss Alien Encounter. Oh man, that was like being in the Alien movie.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated last floor. Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show. Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station. My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow. Today. See you in the future.
Now is the time. Now is the best time. Now is the best time of your life. You guys remember that? Theme park nerds will remember that song. All right. So
TTA Blue Line. Non-stop service around
we're
Tomorrowland.
going to get on the Carousel of Progress
Please keep arms and kidney and other
and then
appendages
take
away
one
from the
more
doors
walk around
until they open
the
automatically.
Castle
Step
Hub
onto the moving platform with caution and exit by
and
stepping
down
away from the
Main
car.
Street.
Thank you. Please keep arms and kidney and other appendages away from the doors until they open automatically. Step onto the
All right, everybody.
stepping away from the car. Thank you.
VR guy said I started singing it too. Yeah. Hey, we're going down. Man, oh, this sucks. There's no reason this thing should not be moving. Look, it stopped here too. All right. 43 amazing people watching. And of course, thank you so much to all of you who are watching this on the replay. This is Reina Creole, and I am coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom. This is a night when there isn't okay, so we go the other way. Oh, don't tell me they shut down for the night. If they shut down the Carousel of Progress for the night, I'm going to be pissed because there's no reason this should be closed right now. Park has like another hour or so. Yeah. Can you believe this? There's an hour to go in the park. And they've shut down Carousel of Progress. What is the deal with attractions closing before the park closes? I mean, really. I figure if I'm paying all this yeah, I know Sunset Harbor was running while I was on the People Mover. And the only thing that I can think of is there's certain attractions that they start shutting down early. I'm sorry, but if I'm paying all this money to be in the park, none of these rides should be shutting down. until the park shuts down. Your girl is not happy about that. No, ain't that so? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. One more attraction. Oh, you guys want to go on Pirates of the Caribbean? Excuse me, the Caribbean. Let's do that. Let's go on Pirates. Who doesn't love going on Pirates, right? And it's on the way, so this is perfect. Another thing about being a theme park commando, you've got an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan in case stuff happens. You always need a plan when you come here because if you plan to, if you do not plan, you plan to fail hard. Fortune favors the prepared. And he who has no plan is screwed when it comes to Disney parks. I see you guys. A pirate's life for me. Pirate's life for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blatson says, I agree, considering how expensive Disney is. Nothing should be shut down before the park. Yeah. When I was a kid and the park was open until like midnight, everything was running. I mean, everything. There was no such thing unless there was a mechanical problem, but that was back in the day where mechanical problems were few and far between. Strike your feathers dearly. Show us your flock. I remember strike your colors, you brazen witch. No need to show off the superstructure. And then the one who's trying to auction off, here be a lovely mermaid, stout-hearted. Turn around, sweetie, show them your larboard side. And then everybody chanting, me wants the redhead, me wants the redhead. He or she doesn't have a smartphone with unlimited data is Upper Creek at Walt Disney World. You got that right, dude. I can never leave AT&T. Never. The reason I cannot leave AT&T ever. Ooh, let's see if they got any specialties over here. Is because I've been with AT&T so long that the amount that I pay for unlimited data is so cheap. Okay, it's just churros. Okay. That's probably the cart that's going to have the Vampire Teddy popcorn bucket, which I need in my life. But yeah, I get unlimited data, free HBO Max. I got like this a la carte pricing. I had AT&T when they first came out with unlimited data. So yeah, I've always had it. And as soon as you get onto Walt Disney World property, all those phones, network shutting down, you're better off if you have AT&T, you have the band at the Disney parks. But it will suck the life out of your battery. No joke. See, at night, this late, everybody's here having a good time. There's the castle. And over here, you see like all the Mickey pumpkins. Now, during the not so scary Halloween party, They've got like black and purple and orange lights and the fog going, and it looks so flipping cool. Even if I got into UCF. I mean, super cool. That's how it looks. That party is expensive, but I'll tell you this much: you cannot get that experience during any other time at the park. So, folks are willing to pay it. No joke, I'm willing to pay it. Just not that $200 on Halloween night. They keep that. That party is definitely not worth $200. But again, people will pay it, especially if they're from out of town. You know, I remember when the Christmas party was like, I think $80 a ticket, and you got to do a lot more. Now they want like $140 a ticket. I'm like, hell no. See, isn't that cool? I want one of those so bad. And we get them both tonight with commentary. Yep. You know, I love giving y'all commentary. Ah. Yeah, I don't like the limited hours either. I think it's ridiculous. I've never remembered a time pre-pandemic that the Magic Kingdom didn't close before midnight in summer. Hello, Ashley Turner. Welcome, welcome. No party tonight. So I'm just kind of checking out the Halloween decorations that they already have in place and all of that. I have a live stream from opening night of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party that I do have up on my channel. And I'm hoping to have another video soon of my experience at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy through here. Oh my goodness. 11 p.m. closes. Dulcimerist? I hope I said that right. Welcome. Wow. I've been to Disneyland a couple of times. And when I was there from out of town, well, it was Halloween time. So park didn't close until I think at midnight, something like that. Hey, Stitch Lover, how you doing? We're heading on over to Pirates of the Caribbean for the last thing of the night since they shut down the Carousel of Progress an hour before the park closed. Yeah, I'm salty about that. Very, very salty about that. Again, for all the money that people scrape together to go, you need to be open. Oh, Tiki Room. That brings back such memories. Yeah, tiki room. No screens, just animatronics, and people are fascinated. Okay, so why is it the magic carpets of Aladdin are running, but the Carousel of Progress is? That's a yes right there. My guess is the Jungle Cruise is shut down, given that there's a cast member standing outside, and I don't hear anything. Last time I was on the Jungle Cruise attraction, they had to page the skippers to the boats.
Next time we have this many people, we could plan the
Yeah.
exact route.
Jungle Cruise is shut down. An hour. An hour. Okay, well, it's not an hour now, but 9:47, but not unreasonable to theorize that they shut it down an hour before the thing closed. All right. There's the Enchanted Tiki Room. But one time I was there and the evacuation was my fault because I saw a dry palm frond fall down and catch on fire. And they had to evacuate us out. And I think that was during a live stream. Jungle Cruise is on a refurb. It is? Oh, okay. Well, I'll give him a pass then. I haven't been on that one in so long, I couldn't even tell you. And here we are, my favorite attraction to shut down a park. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, yes, yes. I had Disney Security Patrolling. Okay. Wait time 5 minutes. Okay. That's that area over there. That's going to be the new bar. Like the Magic Kingdom needs more alcohol in here. I'm not too thrilled by that, but they're going to do it. So when they open it, I'm going to review it. Did they move the gift shop over here? What the hell? Okay, let's go on in. Castillo del Moro, Castle of Death. Wait, no, there's something I'm missing. I told you my Spanish sucks. I can read it better than I can speak it. Just because when I have to read historical records for family research, I have certain Spanish words memorized so I can see them in documents and understand what they mean. There's a weird thing about tracing my family history. Let's see, there's records in English, records in French, records in Spanish, records in Norwegian, records in German. Did I miss anybody? Oh, yeah, and records in Italian and Portuguese. Yeah. New World was an interesting place, let me tell you. Dance Life at the Kingdom says me and my sister went on Pirates one time and a poor was crying behind us because he thought the Kraken was on the line. That would have been cool. Oh, I can smell the water. You know, that Pirates of the Caribbean smell. And no joke, this whole thing looks like the Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine. Like literally dead on replica of it. Because they had to build the Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine because they had one that was made of wood, and Sir Francis Drake burned it to the ground. They always had a problem with English corsairs and French pirates. I descend from a lot of pirates, I'm just saying. but, but in their defense, piracy arose because of the strict laws in society. It was more fair for them. Right.
One, take row one, please. Right behind the white line.
Oh, y'all being afraid. Hey, CJ. This is nice. Okay. Good seeing you, CJ. Yay, pirates. Glad you still have a signal. Me too. I think it's the new phone. Okay, why is that one there? Okay, that's the empty boat. I was a little worried. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hey, Zachariah 315.
No plastic. Prepare to make sales. Bienvenidos a bordo.
Yeah, I am as well. This is just me, but I think it's because of the neural engine in the new phone that like learns and gets signal information and all of that. I think it is because of facial recognition. It would work for my glasses that were clear, but it wouldn't work with my polarized sunglasses. And then like a couple of days ago, finally it worked where I could wear my polarized sunglasses and Face ID recognize.
Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And no plastic.
We are in the splash zone, y'all.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuiden a los niños.
We'll get back to that, Rob. Good seeing you guys in here. We are on Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll apologize if we lose signal, but so far, so good. Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Sometimes my chat goes very fast. All right, guys. Enjoy. Enjoy, folks.
Dead men and no tails.
Here we go. Oh. I keep forgetting about that. Smells like rum. I'm not kidding. It smells like rum.
They're going to sink the ship. That is miserable. Punch them all off again, lady. When will be time to touch? Speak up. Hard way to fancy your squeals with a game. So I never strike your feathers, dearie. Still on your flock.
It's a day ago. It's a rock
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer. Not less they be laying golden eggs. Hello there, you bilge rat.
What you talking? A gentleman wants
You'll never find the treasure without a look at this here man. And this will sneak you to the treasure. Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. Let me begin to see the picture.
Still smell rum. They already feel low. Yo ho, a virus like Verge. They already go ho. Virus like Verge.
So, pick up that. It's treasure enough for all. I'll take this for you, son. Start reading on my business. And children do. Pick up little zero.
Baby.
Soon.
They already go ho.
The back pirates, please grab on your treasure and walkers. That's as you head to the boat.
Alright.
Here we go.
I remember this escalator here used to have like a foot and a peg leg print. So it's like foot, peg leg, foot, peg leg, foot, peg leg. Not anymore. That was cool. You could pretend you were a pirate getting off the boat. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are they gonna get rid of this? I'm pissed. Anyway, I need this map. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it was a map that was done by I think like a German cartographer, and it was of the New World. Gorgeous. I need that. So okay, so I guess the bar is gonna be over here. So they're gonna take out a big chunk of this really cool, and you guys have seen it on my streams many times. The gift shop when you get dumped out of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it looks like just nothing but pirate booty. Let us find ever again. But they're gonna make a bar.
Yeah.
No, I'm not happy. All right, folks, let's go walk on out. We'll take another round around the castle. Around. But as I said, that's where that new bar is gonna go. Over there by the Tortuga. Okay, it's not Tortuga Tavern. They called it Tortuga Treasures.
Yeah, like they're like this.
Not thrilled.
Yeah, they're like so funny.
Not thrilled. But
That's how you just you look.
got to ride Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's what you do.
And I have to show you guys this. Because again, my family history basically here in a nutshell in the New World. There's a Union Jack right over there. Union Jack flew over Florida from 1763 to 1783. I forget which flag of France that is. I don't remember. It's the same fleur-de-lis that also flew over New Orleans and Dauphin Island in French Louisiana. French Louisiana comprised of everything from southern Alabama, from Mobile, all the way over past New Orleans. And of course, that's the Burgundian flag of Spain. That one there. I don't know what that one is over there. Is that the Dutch flag?
It's open.
Well, if it's Dutch, that's still in my family too. Okay.
Some people say that to keep you on the way, and they do that because they don't want to.
But I love the authenticity that they've got going on here.
You know how to put it's back there or on the side somewhere. I see it.
Well, you're missing the Spanish flag before English. Yeah, I know, right? They screwed up the timeline. But it's supposed to be of the Caribbean in total. So the Caribbean, I mean, that was where Europe kicked out, their malcontents. But also you have to remember the social the social order was very strict over in Europe. So folks who were like, shoot, I'll make my own way in the New World. Y'all don't want to go, I'll go. Came to the New World and made a ton of freaking money. That's what Cortez did. His mom was a maid and they didn't know who the heck his dad was. He joined the military, came to the New World, made a crap ton of money. But that happened to a lot of people. A lot of the conquistadors were not rich. Not at all. The French occupied Pensacola from 1719 to 1722 during the War of the Quadruple Alliance. Oh, wow. Thanks for that, CJ. I didn't know that. To be fair, Columbus. Oh, freaking camel spit on me. That's the first time the camel spit on me. Yeah, he was looking for a shorter route to India and I believe, landed in what became the Dominican Republic? Then he was in Jamaica. There's other places. Pretty much, my family has been in the Caribbean since Columbus landed there. Oh, here's another piece of trivia. Did you know that Columbus's navigator was an Afro Spaniard? Yeah. All this history they don't tell you. Rich on yeah, rich on love, because every time I look up my genetic makeup, goodness, who wasn't in the mix? For real. It's rarely seen in history books, but the Spanish gave up Florida only when the insurance got really pricey. Yeah, the insurance got pricey, but another thing that happened was the American Revolution. France wanted to get back at England, so they jumped right into that. But Spain was weakened from the 7 Years' War, so they couldn't really join right away, but they did clandestinely. So unofficially, and under wraps, you had General Bernardo de Galvez, for who Galveston, Texas is named for, was secretly sending shipments of like beef and blankets and ammunition up the Mississippi River to the Patriots, unofficially. Until they got the word from King Carlos that, yeah, officially we're in the war now. And that's when he opened up a can of whoop ass on Pensacola. But after the Revolutionary War, you had a man named Simon Bolivar, who George Washington was his idol. And he went to Germantown Academy, which used to be a military college. And Simon Bolivar went there to Germantown Academy, which I did not live too far from. And as a Philadelphian, that's one of the first things that you learn is how many military folks from South America went there because Spain treated Criollos like crap. That's what people don't understand. It's like if you were born in the New World under the Spanish Empire, Spaniards who came over, the Peninsulares, had more rights than you did. So they were occupying, the Criollos over in South America and the Caribbean, like the British were to the Americans. So everybody said, okay, now's the time to revolt. Simon Bolivar wanted to saw a united South America. So he started all that up, and Spain was like, we cannot hold our colonies. So guess what? We'll give them to you for a fire sale. And that's what happened.
There's your mom.
I did not know that. Yeah. What a lot of people don't know is that Spain and Portugal had formal relations with a lot of African nations. And some of them, they imported slaves. Some of them, they did not. And you had a lot of Africans that had their own communities in Spain and Portugal. A lot of them either went into the military or the clergy, usually the military, because they could advance socially faster that way. So a lot of Spanish troops stationed in the New World were of African descent. And even during the Revolutionary War, there actually are cases where the British would capture Spanish ships. They would let the white Spaniards pretty much, prisoners of war. But the Afro Spaniards, they assumed they were escaped slaves and they would basically sell them into slavery. That is a true story. tell you all this stuff that they don't teach you, that you're not taught in school, or that I wasn't taught in school. And only until I started researching my family's history and reading a bunch of papers. And there's actually a repository in Seville, Spain. I think it's, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the darn name. Dang it. Either way, it's a repository in Spain of a bunch of records in the New World. Some of them used to be in Cuba, but they've deteriorated so badly. But yeah, Council of the Indias, I think. It's a repository of all the activities in the Spanish Empire and the New World. The Spanish were notorious, meticulous record keepers. I think they were even more anal retentive than the French when it came to record keeping. The English helped U.S. Chile to defeat the Spanish king in 1818. Yeah, they did a lot of payback that way. Now, this was what classic WDW represented. You go enjoy and leave something with when you started. Yeah. Remember the exodus out of the park? Like, I have so many memories of leaving the park. And I was like, I want one more look at the castle. And when I was little, it's like my grandfather would have me like up on his back and I'd be falling asleep. And the castle was like the last thing that I saw before I fell asleep. It's one of my favorite memories. There's all of these individual pumpkins. We're going to go up to the front and show you something cool before we end the stream. It's like, look, all these individual pumpkins that they carve. That's the House of Magic. So you'll see some of the pumpkins have a magician theme to them. There. There's even one for the bathroom. It has like the bathroom icons on them. Now, at night, of course, you don't see them lit up, which is why it all looks so cool at night. Awesome. I respectfully said, high school history teachers don't have BA in history. Seville Archive of the New World Records. Yes, Marion. Yes. It's really cool. Here's another cool thing. For entry into, like, say, the Daughters of the American Revolution or the Sons of the American Revolution, if you had an ancestor that served under the Spanish military in the Revolutionary War, those records are held in that archive in Seville, Spain. So if you have an ancestor that's in those records, you can use those records to prove that you had an ancestor that was a patriot, even though they didn't fight directly for America. That's how my fifth great grandfather, I could apply to be in DAR because of him. So even though he was Italian, he was from the Kingdom of Naples, which was a part of the Spanish Empire at the time. And because of his military service, that is in the records over in Seville. Oh, thank you for the 91 likes, folks. I appreciate it. Yes, our Pivo General de Indias. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've been over there. But yes, that is like a treasure trove of info. Chile was the first country to make slavery legal. Really? In South America? Specifically at 35. That's something to know for sure. I had no idea. I love this. I learned from you guys too. Main Street at night is always outstanding, isn't it? It's like the first thing you see and the last thing that you see. Let me show you guys something really, really, really cool. Interesting. The only thing I knew about Seville was that it had a barber. Yeah. That's what I thought too. I'm like, you mean like the barber of Seville? So up here, which I think is so cool, and I love it, they have "See You Real Soon" in lit up pumpkins. So when you leave the park at night during the spooky season, this is what you get to see. So she transferred it to her boyfriend. It's so cool. Love it. See it? I'm being by myself. The Halloween one, the Mickey one. So cool. I know a barber of Seville from Looney Tunes. Okay, folks, we are going to wrap up this stream. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time hanging out with me here at the Magic Kingdom, checking out the Halloween decorations at night up and down Main Street, heading on over to the Haunted Mansion, where we had a 13-minute wait. Well, not really, more like 5 minutes to get on there. Went on Peter Pan's flight, checked that out. Went on the PeopleMover, wonderful, and capped the night off over at Pirates of the Caribbean. So hope you guys had an absolute blast. If you're watching this on the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know how you like the stream. So make sure you're subscribed to me. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when my next live stream is scheduled. I will see you all tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. for the Spice Lounge because the New York Times spilled the tea about Robert Iger and Bob Chapek. We're going to be breaking it down. So breaking it down on my channel, but I'll also be on WW Pro's live show tomorrow as well at 12 noon talking about this. There's so much freaking tea. There's so much tea. I can't wait to share with y'all. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.